Hello. Am I live? Let's have a look. Maybe. Now live. Okay, we're looking good. Does it work? I don't know. Got an ad. How about Facebook? Am I on Facebook? I think you got to press go live. You do. Add a title. Sure. I'm going to press enter. Go live. All right, see if that works. All right, we seem to be good on Twitch. We seem to be good on Facebook. Twitch. We seem to be good on Facebook. Can't hear any music, but we'll work if that. What? We'll see if we can work that out. No comments. Let's see if I can get some chat going. Hi, chat. Seems to work. All right. Where's the music? Oh, I've turned it down too much. Epic music. Oh, that might be a bit, I don't know. What if I just played pop music? Has this got lyrics though? I don't want lyrics. All right, we'll see what happens. Okay, and then what else have I got? If I press this button here, well, hey. That can go there, that can go there, excellent. That seems to work. And I've got my dice cam going, is that gonna work? That is gonna work, excellent. I think that's everything. Have I got snacks? Have I got drinks? I've got puppy cam going. Yep, we're all in business. All right. Okay, if you're watching me today, thank you very much. I'm playing Dice Throne. I've got the brand new horror-themed Dice Throne. I can't remember what it's called now. Dice Throne Outcasts, that's right. Dice Throne Outcasts. It's 4 new characters. They're all spooky themed. This is my new favorite character, Pale Lady. How does she work? Let's see if I can get a camera a bit closer. So if you ever played Dice Throne before, it's a competitive 1v1 dice chucking like Yahtzee game, like re-roll 3 times. So you're basically rolling dice, keep which ones you want, re-roll, keep which ones you want, re-roll, and then you lock in a power and then you attack the other player with that power based on these things here. Now, the cool thing with this girl here is she is the Pale Lady, but you're trying to get these moon symbols. When you get 3 moon symbols, you flip your board and she turns into a werewolf. That is awesome. So yeah, she's my new favorite character. I did give her a crack last week, but that was with a group. Now I'm going to try and play solo. So I've got this little map here. This is one of the new things that's just come out with this. So rather than, so the old Throne Adventures was a long campaign. You had to play through many, many maps, and you would spend all this time making this map, and it was kind of pointless because you would just flip the map tiles over and they wouldn't really do anything. They would just say, fight a monster, and you would get loot, which is cool, but you wouldn't get the loot until the end of the adventure. So it was like unidentified loot, and then at the end you would like go to the shop and like try and identify the items. They got rid of that. In this one, you just get the items straight away. It's awesome. And so we got this little map here. That's my little guy. I've chosen this map because I can go this way and just fight level 3, level 3, level 3, level 4. Or I can go this way and fight level 1, level 2, level 1, level 3, level 4. And I'm going to go this way because that's going to give me a few more fights. Now, if you go this way, the fights are more difficult, but you get like healing salves too. They are like healing potions. I don't know how many I'm supposed to start with this. I'm just going to start with one. Sounds good. I couldn't really find a definitive answer in the rules, like how many you're supposed to start with, but yeah, I'm just going to start with one. Now, single player, it tells you actually up here. One player, hero health 60, and you actually get 2 loot rolls too before you start, which is awesome. So I'm going to start up here with 60 health. I've got 2 combat points, which is like your mana. This is sort of how you pay for things. You start with 4 cards. And that is it. So we're going to go 1, actually I'll just flip them over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is my starting hand. They look pretty generic so far. Let's have a look. So I got bye-bye, which lets me remove a status effect. So monsters are going to put bad status effects on me. I can get rid of them. Not this time, which is just a block for 6, which is awesome. A 6-it, which lets me change the value of 1 dice to a 6. And transference, which is an even better version of the bye-bye because it lets me take a bad status effect for myself and give it to someone else. So I can put that on the bad guy. All right, so that's how we start the game. But we also get to roll on this loot table twice. And to roll on that, you use a d20. So first roll is, that's a 9. So 9 on the loot table is, I don't know if we can see that there. Ugh, why won't you work? 9 is a rare card. Now what I've done here is I've sort of cheated. I've only put the new cards in this little mini deck. So what that means is this new, so these are our big fat loot decks from the normal Throne Adventures. These are the new ones that you get. So rather than shuffle them in, just so I get to see the new stuff, I've just made a little mini deck of them. Because I want to see the new stuff. So the way this works, whenever you get to draw loot, you draw 3 cards and you choose one, you put the other 3 at the bottom of the deck. And the other cool thing is when you get loot in this new version, it goes directly into your hand. So what do we got? Soul Channeling. Discard a card, lose a health, then change the value of any 1 die. Very cool. Eldritch Grasp. Discard 1 card, then a chosen hero may search their deck for any 1 card, put it in their hand, then shuffle their deck. I don't really know this deck well enough to take that. Feast of Souls. Discard a card, then a chosen hero heals for 4. That might be cool. That's just like, yeah, I think I'm going to take that. That's just like free health. So the other 2 will go on the bottom of the deck, but because these decks are so small, I probably will see that card again. And then we get to roll a, that was not good. We're going to roll another loot. That was a 7, I think. I like dunked it. Yeah, it was a 7. 7 is also a rare card. Symbiotic Mandrake. Once per turn during your main phase, you may gain Entangle and Heal. So you entangle yourself, which is bad, but you heal, which is good. Ghost's Totem, Ghostly Essence. Whenever you gain one or more positive status effect tokens as a result of an offensive ability, you may lose 1 health to gain Evasive. That's pretty tricky. Ghostly Essence can only be played immediately after discarding a card as a result of another effect, gain Flight. I think I'm going to stick with... let's get this one. Sweet. Now we're ready to go. So these are my 6 cards that I have in my hand. I'll try and put that there so you can kind of see them on my screen here if you know what you're looking for. I'll put them over that way a bit. There's like a hole right here. I think that's everything. I think I'm ready to start the game. What else have I got? Hang on. Gonna log in there. Action needed. 2 high stream resolution. We recommend that you use a resolution. Alright, apparently my resolution is too good for Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. It can't handle. What about YouTube? Seems to be working. Am I live on YouTube? Slightly delayed. Okay, that seems to be working. Alright, cool. I don't want anyone to watch on YouTube or Facebook. I want everyone to watch me on Twitch, because then I can see the chat. So, if you're watching me on YouTube or Facebook, come on over to Twitch. Alright, I think I'm ready to start. So yeah, like I said, well, let's get rid of this guy. That is not who we are fighting. So the first thing we do is we start here. Where's my camera? Yep. Okay, and so we're going to go down here and we're going to go this way. So like I said, I'm going to take the long way because that gives me more fights, which is cool. And we are going to get a green monster. And like I said, I'm going to try and nab one of the new ones. There's only 2, so we can actually see both of them. That's cool. Whatever. So, the first one is Kapow. It's a Corrupted Ghoul. Corrupted Ghoul. This is what he looks like. Now, the most important thing about this dude here is he has first strike. So normally, when you fight any monster, I get to attack first, then they get to attack. I'm in the live. Hello. You get to attack first, then they get to attack back. If it's got first strike, it's the other way around. They're going to attack you first. So he is a bit nasty, but that's okay. Other important things with this guy is he has 7 health and 2 CP. CP is not that important, but the 7 health is. 7 health is not much. He is a little baby. But getting to attack first sucks. So, I'll put that there for 7. So what he's trying to do in his attack is he is trying to roll these dice. He's trying to get... Oh, we're going the wrong way. 2 white, 1 yellow, 1 red. And he gets 3 dice roll attempts to do that. So, first thing that we do is we roll them dice. And we will keep any dice... I'm on the live, by the way. Well, say hello if you're in chat so I can see you there. I don't know if I can see it from here who's in chat. Oh, yeah. I can't, it won't let me. Okay. You is too young. All right, what did we roll? I haven't seen what we got yet. So we're looking for 2 whites, a yellow, and a red. 2 whites, 1 yellow, 1 red. He's already got his roll. That's all he needs. So he's going to attack me with a Gnaw. Steal 2 health. Okay, so my health dial is on 60. It's going to go dunk dunk down to 58. This guy is going to go up to 9. Now, I don't think I get a defense roll because he's not attacking me, he's stealing. Normally, you then get to roll your defense. But, that's something I'll have to look up later. I don't know. All right, now it's my turn. So the first thing we do is upkeep phase. So upkeep is you're just checking to see if you have anything to upkeep. For me, I do, because I've got this thing which is very cool. Twilight, it's a passive ability. During your upkeep phase, if you have 3 moon shards, flip your hero board. Actually, that's not exciting. I don't get to do anything. I don't have any moon shards yet. But if I would have 3, then I turn into a werewolf. Now we go to income phase. Income phase, we gain a CP, so I've got 3, and I draw a card, and I've got Apogee of the Moon. Roll a dice. If I get my 6, I would gain 2 moon shards. On anything else, I get 1, and it's 0. So I'm going to play that, because it's crazy not to. So I play this. I have to roll 1 of my dice. And if we get a 6, we got a 6. That is awesome. Where did I put those little moon shards? There they are, okay. So we got 1, 2. Yeah, like I said, if I can fill that up, flip it, I'm gonna werewolf out. What else have I got to play? Not this time, bye-bye, 6 it. Transfer, nothing else is that exciting. So we go on to my dice rolling phase. So these are all the things that I'm trying to get. So you're trying to get all 6s. Bit of a waste against the little corrupted ghoul because he's only got like 9 hit points. That's your ultimate attack. That's the best thing. You can also go for like a straight, small straight, large straight. So that's the numbers in order. We got a full moon, ensnare, some other cool things that I can do. Scratch, that sort of thing. Scratch is kind of your basic, if you've got nothing else to do, you just sort of hit them with little attacks. But let's see where we go. 1, 2. So we roll all 5 dice. And we have 3 scratches, 2 moons. They're not called scratches, they're called slash. And they're not called moons, they're called crescents, and then full moon. Okay, so I've got a 1, 3, 3, 4, 5 as well. I could probably try and go for my straight. That's not a bad idea. We could go for the cure as well. It means I've got to roll a 6, which is a bit tricky. Let's do that, because I'm going to keep these 2 dice. So that's a 4 and a 5. Re-roll these. So I might even be able to get like one of my straights. But we might be able to get the cure, which would be very cool. Ooh, okay, so we've got the 6. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got a small straight already. And I can just re-roll this one again. And if I get a 2, then that's a large straight. But worst case, it's still going to be... And hey, if I get a moon, I can go for the cure as well. So, and I did get the moon. Okay, there's 2 options I can lock in. I could go a small straight, which is... gain a moon shard, deal 6 damage. Awesome, because I only need 1 more moon and then I wolf out. But it'll be next turn. Or the cure. Gain a moon shard and 1 CP, draw 1 card, heal 3. No, I want to hit this dude. Okay, so I'm going to go for this. Gain a moon shard, deal 6 damage. Awesome. So, first thing I do is gain my moon shard. That is a full moon now. Awesome. And we got 6 damage coming into this dude. Now, he does get his defense roll. And his defense roll is on a red, so if he rolls a 6, he's going to steal another health from me. So that's what this dude does, is he steals my health. But, hey, there I can see little Crystal now. You got your little avatar dude down there at least. And he gets to roll 3 dice, so he's rolling 3. He did get his 6, so he's going to steal another life from me, bastard. Okay, so my health will go from 58 down to 57. He's going to go from 9 to 10. And then I do believe my 6 damage hits him, so he's on 4. Alright, that's the end of my attack phase. Now, there's like a little thing, there's some other cool stuff that you can do. Offense roll, targeting roll, defense roll. I get another main phase, so because that says blue, any of these cards that are blue, that have this like M there, I can play them. So, I could discard a card and heal 4. Probably need to do that, because I've got 6 cards. 6 is my maximum, and I'm going to draw one next turn. Alright, let's do that. Let's discard this card. Sorry, play this card for free, which is then I got to discard a card. I'm going to get rid of transference. Like, I've got bye-bye, it's a bit cheaper, so transference is going to get discarded. And then a chosen hero, I choose myself, heals 4 health. So I'm back to 61. Not back to, I've never been to 61. 61's higher than what I started with. You can go higher than what you started with. You can go 10 higher, I think, than what you started with. Ugh, losing my voice already. That's the end of my turn. So now we go into the next round. Again, I would normally attack first. Corrupted Ghoul is first strike, so he's going to go first. So remember what we had last time. He's pretty basic. He's just trying to get 2 whites, a yellow, and a red. He's got 2 whites, a yellow, and a red. He's rolling great. Okay, cool. He steals 2 more health, so 61 down to 59. He goes from 4, he goes to 6. Okay, cool. Whatever, dude, because now we got my upkeep phase. During your upkeep phase, if you have 3 moon shards, flip your hero board. Okay, Pale Lady turns into the werewolf. Now, I still keep those 3 shards, but I have a new passive ability here. Twilight. At the conclusion of your turn, remove 1 moon shard. Then if you do not have any moon shards, flip your board. So I've got to try and at least keep 1 moon shard. So there's things that I've got that can keep... Actually, there's hardly any. But that's all right. We'll see how we go. That's my upkeep phase. Actually, that didn't even do anything for upkeep. Upkeep is when you check if you're poisoned or you're bleeding or anything like that, and it's going to do like damage. But I'm going to go straight to income phase. So this goes up to 4. Did any of those things... No, I've only played freebie, so yeah, that's cool. And then we draw a card. What is this? Quenched. If werewolf, after successfully dealing damage, heal 1 per moon shard. Oh, she's going to drink some blood. Okay, that's cool. It does cost a CP, but now would be the best time to do it because I have 3 moon shards. I haven't lost one yet. Sweet, let's do it. Let's roll them dice. Now I only need to hit this guy for 6. 7 technically, because his defense roll, he might get to steal one of my things. So yeah. I'd probably best to go undefendable. If I can do 6 undefendable, he doesn't get that roll. And to do 6 undefendable, all I really need to do is shred him. That's all 5 claws, slashes. And what did I get? I got 3 slashes. Yeah, let's go it. Let's just see if I can undefend him. Okay, there's 1 more. Come on, we need a low number. We need 1, 2, or 3. Damn it. Okay. So what did we get? Sorry. 1, 1, 1, 2, 5. I think we're just going to go... Yeah, there's nothing cool except for... that one. Oh, it's trying to... The gimbal's trying to... 1, 2, 3, 4, deal 5 undefendable damage. God damn it, that's not going to kill him. But he's not going to steal any more health, so I do that. So this is going to go down to 1. Now the type of damage that I've done is undefendable, so he doesn't get his defense roll, clearly. And at the end of my turn, no, I'm going to play Quenched. The attack modifier. If Werewolf, after successfully dealing damage, heal 1 per Moonshard. So I'm going to heal 3. Oh, wrong way. 1, 2, 3. And then it goes to 62. That's so much health. And that is the end of my turn. And I will lose 1 Moonshard because of Twilight. All right, now we're just going to go back and forth, basically. So Corrupted Ghoul, he's going to hit me next. Get my awesome dice out of there. 2 white, yellow, and red. He hasn't even failed on the first roll yet. Okay, here we go. He's got 2 white and a yellow. He just needs a red now. So he's got 2 more rolls on 2 dice. If he can't get that red, then he's going to fail. Yep, doesn't... Yeah, cool. He misses. He whiffs. Nah, what am I doing? All right, so he whiffs. I don't even get a defense roll because he totally missed me. That goes back to my turn. He's on 1 hit point. I'm a kick-ass werewolf. I just have to pretty much look at him and I think he dead. But let's see what we do. So we go into upkeep. Nothing happens. We go into income phase. So my CP, I don't think I put that down last time, did I? No, that should be on 3. But then it goes back up to 4 now. And I draw a card. Get that out of here. Remove a status effect from another player. Okay. I'm going to save these for the boss, probably. And... Roland. Yeah, let's have a look. We just got to hit him for 1. What have we got? 2, 3... 3 claws, 2 moons is nothing. Let's just do what we did last time. Just go for the claws. It's undefendable. Undefendable is great. There you go. And if we get 3 of a kind, we inflict bleed. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 2. I don't have any 3 of a kinds, but that's fine because I'm going to do 6 undefendable damage. He's on 1. He dead. Okay, cool. So the reward I get for killing this guy is this down here. It's green. 1 roll on the green, which is like here. And we do a d20 for that. 14 on the green. Is heal 3. Cool. Well, I'm up to 65 now. So that was pretty good. I didn't get any loot. And at the conclusion of my turn, we're going to remove another shard. So we only have 1 moon shard left. I'll tell you one criticism I have for this game. I love the pieces. I love the components. I don't love this. The moon, like, look at how tiny this is. Like, I got pretty big man hands, but I'm afraid that I'm going to lose that or break it or something like that. But yeah. Anyway, that's my minor quibble. Now we go over to the map. There's nothing in between these two. So see how some of these other ones like would have like a salve or like you find some loot. But in this one, I'm just going straight down there. We're going to fight a level 2 monster. All right, Corrupted Ghoul. I'm going to put him up there so we don't fight him again. Level 2. Obviously, level 2 guys are going to be slightly harder. And we're only using the tiny deck of new cards. Three, two, one, go. The Hermit. Let's see what Hermes over here is going to do. Come on, camera, thank you. I'll just hold it up, that makes it much easier. All right, so he's got 12 hit points and 5 CP. So let's put his hit points up to 12. Now we have this if we want to keep his combat points. We don't have to, it doesn't really come up. They give the monsters a CP value just in case it does come up if you have a like an ability that steals them or does damage based on their CP, that sort of thing. But he doesn't have first strike, so that's good. I get to fight him first. Deep Magic, he's going to deal 3 undefendable, and then he's going to do some other nasty stuff like Wither and Burn, which we will look up if we need to. I just realized I don't have my book handy that's got all of the what all the status effects do. That was really silly. Where did I put it? I hope it's in here. If it's not in here, I don't know where. Aha, there it is. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I got this little handy chart here, so up, 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 up. So if he's going to do burn to me, negative status effect, a player effect with 2 damage, and then it just is persistent, it never goes away. That's really bad. That's why we need like a card to get rid of it. And what was the other thing that he can do? Wither. That also sounds nasty. That is negative. If player with Wither token would deal damage as a result, I would just for the rest of the game do 1 less damage every time I hit. So yeah, this guy, he's definitely a bit tougher than the Corrupted Ghoul. He's a hermit. He's going to cast bad magic on me. 12 hit points. Maybe we can kill him before he does anything nasty. So it's my turn. We got an upkeep phase. Don't have anything bad on me. We've got possibly only 1 more turn as a werewolf, then we're going to turn back. So let's make the most of it. We go to income phase. I get a CP. I get a card. Dark Side of the Moon. It's free. I roll 5 dice for each. That's kind of cool, but I don't want to inflict bleed on this guy. Oh, maybe I do. It'll just slowly do a bit of damage. Hang on. Receive 1 damage. This is going to damage me if I do this. Ah, okay. So each slash I'm going to damage myself. Yeah, I don't want to play that. All right. That's my 6 cards. Let's go straight into... yeah, dice are rolling. Okay, let's see what we got. Try and get like a straight or something cool. No, we're just going to go for all... yeah, let's just try and do the bloody 6 undefendable. If I do that twice, yeah, that'll lock that in. Did I get 3 of a kind? No. That would bleed him. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I lock that in. That's this power here again. Which is 6 undefendable. So he cops it. Puts Hermit onto 6. That's the end of my turn. At the conclusion of my turn, we remove 1 more moon. Then, if you have no more moon shards, flip your board. I'm just a pale little lady again. All right, Hermit's going to have a crack. So the Hermit would still get an upkeep phase. So if I've got bleed or anything on him, he would cop that. Then he gets an income phase, but no, he doesn't. They skip income phase. Then we're going to go straight to his attack. So he's chasing... Oh, this camera. Down. He's chasing 1 white, 3 yellow. That's pretty hard for him to roll, so hopefully he fubs it. Or he aces it. 1 white, 3 yellow. So we've got 1 white, 2 yellow. He just needs 1 more yellow. He's going to get it. Yeah, he's got it. Now, I can play cards now to try and stuff him up. But I don't want to. I think I'm just going to cop it. So, deals 3 undefendable damage. So I'll just take that straight up. So my 65... 1, 2, 3... I'm down to 62. Then we're going to roll 1 dice. It's only 1. That's okay. 6. He burns me. Ugh, okay, well that's not good. So we just put that there on the pale lady. She's burning. I'm on fire. That's all. That's because he did undefendable damage. I don't get my defense roll. Okay, we're going to go over to my turn now. He's on 6 health. I think I can wreck him. But not really, because I'm just the pale lady again. Okay, upkeep phase. First thing we do is we deal with burn. What did we say burn does? We said... a player affected with this is dealt 2 damage during the upkeep phase. That's it. I just take 2 damage. And it's undefendable too, so I don't get a defense roll. So my 62 brings me down to 60. That's just going to keep going for the rest of the game, so... I do have a card to get rid of it, bye-bye. But I want to try and kill him first. Let's do that. So he's on 6 damage. He has the ability to block 3. So technically I kind of want to do 9 damage. That would stop him from... but this large straight is looking pretty good. I wouldn't mind doing that. What do we got? Okay, we got a 6, a 4, 3, 3, 3. I mean, 3 of a kind would inflict bleed if we went that way. I don't know, team. There's nothing's really that good. I mean, we're going to bleed him, so we could try and do 6 damage if we just go for scratches. Oh, I've got that. We could try and get the hunt. That would inflict prey and then deal 6 damage. So I would turn him into my prey, which I don't really need to do, because what prey does is... what does prey do? When a player affected with this token is attacked by an opponent, I can increase my damage, but I want to kill him. I don't want to, like, debuff him. I want to take him out. So... yeah, I mean, if you're playing 1v1 against another player, you want to try and put that prey on as quick as you can, because then you're just going to keep doing more damage for the rest of the game. Okay, we got that. Alright, that's my move locked in. So I've got 4 of them, so it's going to deal 5 damage and inflict bleed. Okay, so we put a bleed on him. And he's taking 5 damage, which sucks because he has 6 health. And he's going to get a defense roll. I should have tried to go for the hunt now that I think about it, because inflicting prey would mean the 6 would... that doesn't matter. Okay, 6 damage coming his way. He's going to try and block it with 5 dice. He's looking for 2 yellows. Did he get 2 yellows? He got no yellows, so he takes 5 damage. He's on 1. Which is kind of bad news because he's bleeding. Right, so for his upkeep phase, what do we got for the bleed? We're going to roll a dice. If I roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4, he's going to take a damage and die. If it's a 5 or a 6, he removes it and doesn't die. Alright, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets his 6. So bleed does nothing and he bandages himself up. And then he's going to hit me. Alright, he's looking for 1 white, 3 yellows again. 1 white and 1 yellow, and he's going to re-roll all of those. He got it. Son of a bitch. All right, cool. Sure, why not? So he's going to do 3 undefendable again. So my 60 goes 1, 2, 3, down to 57. And then we do this trick again where he rolls 1 dice. And he's got to either do 2 damage or wither or burn me. And that did not even go in. What is that? That is a yellow. He withers me. Oh, that sucks. Because I wanted the burn because I think there's a limit of how much you can burn. Wither. So as long as I have Wither, I'm doing 1 less damage for the rest of the game. So these 2 I really want to get rid of. He's kind of done a number on me, this guy. And I got rid of a transference, which I shouldn't have. Because I didn't think I was going to cop 2 debuffs. So anyway, we go to my turn. We check to see if I have 3 moons to wolf out. I don't. So I stay as the pale lady. I need to get some more moons. Whenever you gain 1 or more positive stat, oh, positive, okay, yeah. I need to play, this is equipment, you play it and then it stays in play. Okay. All right, I should have put that out last time, that was silly. Okay, it's only when I get a positive status effect, which I never do. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken this card. It's not gonna do anything for me. It's all right, we're learning. Okay, upkeep phase. Burn does 2 damage. Wither does nothing. That's just when I attack. We don't wolf out. We roll our attack dice. We only need to do 1 damage to him, so he's kind of stuffed. We got 1, 2, 4, 5. Let's try and get one of these. Oh, see, this wouldn't actually do any damage to him. That's the cure. That just heals myself and gets me some moon. Ensnare is great, but that's like 4. Let's go for this, the full moon. We got 2 of them already. We just need another 2. That's pretty likely. Deals 5 damage and then gets some moon shards and stuff. Yeah. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 moons. So we lock this power in, which is full moon. Deal 5 damage and then roll. Does that say 4 dice? It does. 4 dice. Okay. All right. Let's roll 4 dice. Moon, 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 and a full moon. So when it says on moon, that just means that's a yes or no thing. That it's like a binary thing. It's like, did you get a moon? Yes, you do that. So it's not per. When it's got the little multiplier, that's per. So I would gain 1 CP or a moon shard, and then I would gain a CP and a moon shard. And I think I skipped my... I skipped my influence phase. Hang on, let's do that super quick. 6 and draw a card. Double up lets me draw more cards. Okay. Cool. So we get to gain a CP and 2 moon shards. That's what I'm going to do. So 7, and we're back to 2 moons. 1, 2. Cool. So likely to wolf out again. And we still get to do 5 damage to him. He's going to get his defense roll. It doesn't matter. Okay, I can roll his defense because if he could possibly block 3. Even if he rolls that, he's dead. So I'm not going to bother. He dead. So Hermit is dead. And the reward for killing the Hermit is we get to roll on the loot number 2 track. And that's a D20. I'm confused. 6 or 9? That is definitely a 6. 2 CP. Not bad, except we're on like 9 CP now. And we've got too many cards, so what we're going to do is I'm going to play this Ghost Totem. It's going to cost me 2 CP. Again, it's probably not going to work for me. Oh, I've got to get that out of hand, bye-bye. And I just realized I didn't do... Okay, even with my Wither, which would have made me do 1 less damage, he still would have died without the... Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to play Ghost Totem. I'm going to play Bye-Bye, and I'm going to play Get That Out of Here. Remove a status effect from a chosen player. Remove a status effect token from a chosen player. They do the same thing. One costs 2. This one costs a bit extra because it's instant. This one I can only do in my main phase, which I still am in the main phase. Alright, so long story short, I'm going to pay 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to get rid of the Flame, and we're going to get rid of the Wither. I don't want those. Oh, not that. The Flame. There we go. Where's my doggo cam? Has got no doggo on it. She's like just out of frame. Okay, cool. I mean, I can just... I can turn it off, give her a break. There we go. That's it. That combat is over. We go into... No, upkeep is when we choose. All right, cool. So still nothing on the track. We're just going to go straight into a green monster, which is an easy peasy dude. And there is only 2 of them in the new set, so technically we would know what it is going to be. Plague Bearer is like a little fat rat. It's a lot of rats. Okay, cool. So they're going for 2 white, 2 yellow, and 2 red, and then they've got a whole lot of different things that they can do. Now, I think they do everything. If they roll the 2 white, the 2 yellow, 2 red, they would deal 4 damage. No, I think it's just the highest one. Yeah, it's the highest one. All right. And he's on 10 hit points, this dude. I say dude, but I think it's like a whole bunch of rats. Let's go. It's my turn first. I check to see if I have 3 moons. I have 2 moons. So, not quite wolf, nearly wolf. We get, that's my upkeep, nothing happens because I got rid of all those stupid things. Income phase, so we now have 5 CP, we draw a card, and we have the Waning Moon. If I'm the Pale Lady, roll a dice. If we get scratches, we're going to deal damage. If we get Moon, okay. There's no reason not to play that, because I might not be the Pale Lady after this. So we're in my main phase, so I play this. It costs 1, so my CP goes from 5 down to 4. And we're just rolling 1 die. And we got a 5, so we look at we got a moon. So on a moon, we gain 2 CP. Yeah, that was worth. Alright, so we were 4, now we're back up to 6, that's good. I might as well play this. I've got a card called Double Up. It costs me 1 CP, and it just lets me draw 2 cards, so I play that. So 6, we go down to 5, we draw 2 cards. We got Waxing Moon and Vegas Baby. Vegas Baby just lets me get... I'm going to play that right now. So let's do that. We roll a dice, and we halve it and round up, and that's how much CP we get. And it's free. So we got 5. So that's half is 2.5 rounded up to 3. So my CP goes from 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. And Waxing Moon. This is the opposite of that card I just had. This is if you're the werewolf, you play this. Yeah, cool. And we are going to be a werewolf soon, I think. Let's fight these little fat rats. So that's the end of my... Yep. So we just go straight to our rolling dice phase. What have we got? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, 6. We've got the hunt. We don't have to do anything else. We can just go the hunt. We would inflict prey and then we'd deal 6 damage. Kind of cool. What else could we go for? I don't know. I mean, I've got 2... I've got 2 full moons. So I can go for this ensnare. Is that a ensnare? Ensnare. If I get 4 full moons, I gain 2 moon shards, inflict 2 prey, 5 undefendable. I reckon I go for it, because worst case, I could probably still get the hunt, because I should get at least 2 of those. So let's do it. So we're going to keep those 2. And hey, we might even get our ult. I mean, that sucks to get an ult on like a little green minion, but hey. Okay. We got 3 wolves. Did I get it? No, I did not. But we still got the hunt. 2, 3, yeah. Okay, so we go the hunt. Inflict prey. So prey is this little chompy thing there. So we will put that on him. And then we do the damage, which is 6 damage. So when a player is afflicted with this token, is attacked by an opponent, the attacker may roll 8 dice. I choose to do that. I roll the dice, and because I rolled a 1, remove this token. Oh my god. Okay. Don't you love dice rolling games? And then I still do 6 damage to this dude. So 6 damage incoming to him. Gets his defense roll. What's his defense roll? He rolls 2 dice. 2 dice. On a yellow, he prevents, and on 6, he poisons me. No, he parasites me. Alright, come on. We just want white scratches. Ugh. Okay, he prevents 2 damage. So even though he rolled 2 yellow, because this card says on a yellow, prevent 2 damage. So it doesn't matter how many they roll. Yeah. So, long story short, I did 6 damage. He prevents 2. He takes 4 damage. So this goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He's on 6. Now you're going to fight me back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's trying to get 2 white, 2 yellow, and 1 red. So he's got his 2 yellow, and he's got his 1 red, and he's got his 1 white. Okay, so he keeps all those dice, and he's just going to keep re-rolling this until he gets a white. No? No. Okay. So he locks in, and he's going to try and do the best thing he can, and because he hasn't got any 2 whites, he whiffs. He does nothing. I still haven't made a defense roll yet in this game, which is probably good. I mean, I've taken 5 damage from my starting. Yeah. Cool. He whiffs. It goes back to me. I just got to do 6 damage to him. Upkeep phase. Nothing happens. Don't turn into a werewolf. Income phase. I get a CP. I draw a card. Getting paid. Okay, this one is a free card. And I'm going to gain 2 CP. There is no reason not to just play that right now. So, unless I max out my CP. But it's going to go up to 11. That's insane. It's going to be really good for the end game if I can get more and more and more CP. And then we fight. I just got to do 6 damage to him. If I can get something that gives me a moon, that would be great. Alright, I've got a 5 and a 6, 1, 3, 3. Okay. Looking at my board. A 5 and a 6. I mean, we've got the cure. That could be funny because that would make me wolf out. Let's try and do that. So we would keep those 2 and we're chasing moons. We're chasing crescent moons, team. I need 2 more. There's 1 more. We need 1 more moon. If I don't get a moon, I'm probably going to whiff this. Alright, we got all the moons. So we could actually do full moon again. Alright, what are the options? What are the options? The options are, we do the cure. We would gain a moon shard. We only need 1 moon shard. And a CP, and a draw a card and heal 3. So that would turn me into a werewolf, heal me and get me all set up, but it would give this guy another attack roll. Or we're going to deal 5 damage and then possibly do more damage, which might kill him. And then, yeah. So this one, if I roll all scratches, I'm going to kill him. And if I roll moons and that, I'm going to turn into a werewolf. That's the one I'm doing. So I lock in full moon. Deal 5 damage and roll 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is good. So it's all scratches. So it's add 1 per scratch. So I'm doing 9 damage to this fool, which is going to kill him because even if he gets his defense roll, he can only defend 2. But he might parasite me. He bloody better not. So if he rolls a red, he's going to parasite me. You've got a 1 in... Yeah. He got it. Okay. What's parasite? Oh, it doesn't look good. It's like a little spider thing. It's up higher, up higher, up higher, up higher, higher, higher. Higher. During their upkeep phase, if a player inflicted with this token has a positive status effect, they receive damage. I don't have any positive status effects. Additionally, if they spend a positive status effect to successfully prevent or avoid damage, remove the parasite, and then you get 3 damage as an isolated source of undefendable damage. Okay, that's a very complicated way to say it doesn't really do anything to me. Oops, I just got a picture of my screen. There we go. Oh, I had pizza for dinner. I'm so thirsty. But I killed him, didn't I? Yeah, I did like 9 damage. That's right. Okay, he dead. We're going to get to roll on the green one. Oh, we don't want to see that. We want to see... I should change the settings on this to make that faster. It's definitely a thing that I can do. All right, we're rolling a d20. We're rolling on the green. We're not going to get any loot unless we roll 15 or higher. We roll a 5. That's a +1 CP. Okay, we're banking this CP. That goes up to 12. Yeah, cool. Don't have enough moons. That's the end of my turn. So he's dead. We're going to keep moving down this track. As you can see, the next one is just a purple monster. That's cool. Okay. How many more purple monsters have we got? Now, I'm only fighting new monsters. So if I'd mix these in, I'd have a real fat deck of like, monsters that it could be. But looking at the new ones, it's Carrion, Golem, Iron Maiden, Fell Summoner. So this is like a Halloween pack. So all these guys have very, Halloween-y vibe to them. It's spooky. Alright, we got the Carrion Golem. What does he do? Let's have a look at this guy. Oh, he's a big boy. He's got 18 hit points. Okay. Is that right? 3? Yeah, okay. Because we're fighting a level 3, so this is higher than anything we've fought yet. He's trying to corpse wave me. He's gonna parasite me. On a failed offensive roll, he poisons me. So he will always at least poison me if he doesn't hit me. So this is nasty. I'm gonna cop a lot of bad effects with this. But so I want to kill this guy as quick as I can. I mean, clearly. All right, let's do it. Let's rock. I checked to see if I turn into a werewolf. I only have 2, so I do not. I have my income phase, so I get a CP. It goes up to 13. I draw a card. I want to get some fancy card where No, this is one more time. Chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice. That's another re-roll. Cool. So you roll, and then you re-roll, then you re-roll, and I can play that card and go one more time and re-roll again. All right, let's hit this fool. 18 hit points. He big boy. See, it's not exciting. I kind of want to try and go for a straight because I need one of these moon shards. I need to wolf out. So mathematically, I think if I keep a 2 and a 3 and then re-roll everything else is probably the best way, because then I need a 4 or a 5 and either a 1 or a 6. Alright, so that's a 3. No, I already got a 3. Okay, so if I lock that in, I'm just dealing 6 damage. Nah, we got to do more than that. But I could keep the 1. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I just need a 4 and a 5. But if I don't get the 4, I'm going to get kind of nothing. 5 and 5. No, 6 and 6. I can't even count. Okay. I mean, I've got the hunt there. Could be fun. We inflict prey and then we deal 6 damage. Yeah, let's do that. All right. He is my prey. And then I do 6 damage. And because he's infected with prey, we roll a dice first. If I'm getting a 6, we do 2 extra damage. 2 to 5, 1 extra damage. A 1, it goes away. What is that? That is a 2. So a plus 1 damage. Okay. And what did we say? 6. So we do 7 incoming on this fall. And yeah, the prey is being counted. So he got 7 damage coming in. He's got a 5 dice. He rolls all 5 for his defense. Every yellow he prevents a dice. Prevents a damage. What did I say I'm doing? 7. All right, 7 minus 2. So we hit him for 5. Okay, so his 18 is now 13. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Man, the last time I played this game I was doing so much more damage. I probably should have done Dark Side of the Moon. All right, here we go. I'm going to cop it. He's trying to get 3 yellows. That's it, just 3 yellow. So he's going to keep every yellow that he rolls, which is none. Suck it, Carrion Golem. Oh, okay. Shouldn't have taunted him. Now he's got 2. 1 more roll. Come on, whiff. Oh, he got yellows for days. Okay. He's going to corpse wave me. Oh, not up, down, 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 down. Okay. Roll 2 dice and deal damage equal to the total roll. If it is less than 6, also inflict parasite. Which I already have a parasite. I'll have to check if I can have 2. But this is how much damage he's doing. He's 2d6. Oof, he's hitting me for 10. Alright, I take 10 damage, so I get my defense roll. So I roll 4 dice. Every moon heals, and if I get a 6, I get a moon shard. Which is what I need, because that will wolf out. Ugh, so moon is a block 1. Will actually heal the damage, but yeah, it's still the same. So 9 damage. So 55 is now 44. No, 46. I went the wrong way. Yeah, 46. Can add. All right, it's my turn. I really wanted to get that moon, but it didn't happen. Yeah, I'm going to Dark Side of the Moon, I think. Okay. It is my turn, isn't it? Yeah, it is my turn. All right. I check to see if I wolf out. I do not wolf out. I get an income phase, 14. What is the max on this? It's 15. I'm nearly at maximum. God damn it. Okay. And I draw a card and I get this card. New Moon. If Pale Lady receive a damage, gain a moon. Okay. See, I was going to play this, Dark Side of the Moon, which is kind of the same thing. This, I just take a damage. This, I got to roll some dice. I might take more damage, and I might not even get that moon shard, but I could get more. But I only need 1, so New Moon, I think, is what is going to happen, because I really need to wolf out on this guy. Okay, that's my, yep. Let's see how my dice roll. I might not even need to play full moon. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Here's my roll. What did I get? What did I get? 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. I need the 4, so I might just take... I'll keep the 2, 3, and the 5, and I'll re-roll these, because I need that 4. Ooh, okay. I could keep the 6. But if I don't get the 4... Whoa. If I don't get the 4, it's not going to work. So maybe I'll roll that again. This is not going to be a good roll. Yeah, I didn't get it. Okay, 2, 3... Yeah, it's going to be all... God damn it. I mean, I can turn one of them to the 6. I want to save that. Alright, I'm going to play this new moon card anyway, but so what am I doing? 2, 2, 3, 3, 5. We're going to hit him. We're just going to scratch him for 5 damage. Plus he's got his... He is my prey. Okay, so he's got his prey. Let's roll that first. If we get a 6... 4. Okay, so I'm doing 1 extra damage. So I'm doing 5 plus 1 for the prey is 6 damage coming into him. He's going to do his block. Every yellow blocks one, so it's 6. He gets 1, so he takes 5 damage. So his 13 is down to 8. Now he's going to hit me back. He wants all yellows. No yellows, that's good. Now, even if he whiffs, he's going to poison me. Ugh. He's got 2 yellows. Here we go. He rolled pretty much the same thing he got last time. All yellows and a 6. Okay. He's corpse waving, so he rolls 2 dice, and that's how much damage he does to me. I got this prevent 6 damage, so I should probably use that. Let's see what he gets. 9. Okay, we will... prevent 6, so he's got 3 damage coming into me. I get my defense roll. Now, every moon is a heal, and I gain a moon shard. Okay, cool. I didn't have to play that card. All right, so I got my 3 moons, and I prevented all the damage. That was great. No, so it's during my upkeep phase that I'm going to flip this, so... Oh, which is now, because that was his attack, wasn't it? Yeah, that was him attacking me. Sweet. Okay, during the upkeep phase, if you have 3 moons, flip this board. Woof time. All right, here we go. Here's where we do the damage. Oh, there's this waxing moon thing too. What's he on? He's on 8. All right. Yeah, I should be able to kill him with this. Oh, it's only 1 dice. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I shouldn't play this now. I should play this next turn. But let's see if we can kill him. So that was my upkeep. Now I do income. It's going to go up to 15, which is the maximum. I'm going to draw a card. Tip it. This would have come in handy last time. We could have done the increase or decrease any die by 1. So we just tip it 1. And we roll. We roll like kind of easy. What do we got? Oh, the moons. One, two, three, 4. I've got full moon blitz. Otherwise, we rip and tear if I can get... Oh, it's going to be... All right. I'm going to re-roll this anyway. So I'm going to keep all of those because I've got 2 more rolls. Because if this becomes a 6, like a full moon, then it gives me 1 more option. I've got 1 more roll. Okay, well, I didn't get that anyway. I could play 6 it. Probably not worth it. If I did... excuse me. We got this one, which is rip and tear. deal 8 undefendable damage. That will just kill him outright. But the one I am going to do is Full Moon Blitz. Heal 1 per moon shard. So I'm going to heal 3. Then I'm going to deal 4 plus 1 per moon shard. So that's going to deal 7. I may still kill him because he's got the prey. As long as I don't roll a 1, he dead and he doesn't get to roll a defense. So this is the prey roll. It's a 1, isn't it? I could tip it. All right. If I tip it, yeah, I'm going to tip it. Because I just need to do 1 extra damage. So I just turn that from a 1 to a 2. It's a bit of a waste, but it means he doesn't get another whole roll. And I'm going to heal 3, so 46. 1, 2, 3, we're up to 49. And he takes, what do we say? 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 1, 8. He takes 8 undefendable damage, he's dead. All right, that's a level 3. Level 3 roll. Give me some good loot. I get a plus 4. So what does that mean? That means I can spend this at some time and just add 4 to the damage. And that's him dead. So we're going to go over to the level 4 boss man now. This isn't actually a boss. This is like a level 4. Let's just call him that what it is. We've got 3 options with our level 4. Look at how shiny these cards are. A Swamp Dweller, a Fallen Pharaoh, and a Bloodseeker. Oh, look at that snake coming out of his mouth. Yeah. Alright, but we don't know which one we're going to get because we're shuffling. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, you can't see that, but we got the Fallen Pharaoh. So shiny. Alright, important things to see on this guy. He has 25 hit points. Now, this is something interesting. He has 2 of these things, which are, what are they called? King's Hands. That's bad. These are like really good things that he can use to either re-roll my dice if I hit him too hard, or if he whiffs his attack, he can use one of those to re-roll. At the start of the turn, gain life siphon. If you're already at the stack limit, okay. He's going to try and curse me. His is nasty. All right. He's going to silence. He's going to hex. Hex and silence. Now, what hex does is it means that I ignore all 6s. They just count as blanks. Very crap. Silence, I don't know what that does. That's probably going to make me be silent. There it is. Player affected with this token may not activate their small straight or large straight. Okay, yep. That's a bit annoying. Alright, I get to attack first. I forgot to Twilight last turn, so one of my moons has gone away. I only have 2 moons. That's okay. Start of my turn, we're going to go up to 15. We're going to draw a card. Give me something good. Briarthorn. Choose an opponent and roll a die. Inflict bleed. Yep. Okay. Let's play some stuff. Let's play Briarthorn to start with. Choose an opponent. Costs 1 CP. I pay that. So 14. Choose an opponent. This jerk. Roll 1 dice. So if we get a moon, we're going to 2 bleed him. We did not. So we 1 bleed him. That's all right. Dark Side of the Moon. No, Waxing Moon. If you're the werewolf, it costs 3 CP. But, you know, I'm at max, so let's do it. 1, 2, 3. So we're down to 11. If you're the werewolf, roll 1 dice. I am the werewolf. I will roll 1 dice. We got a scratch mark. We're going to deal 4 damage to an opponent. Not bad. Let me guess. This guy. So he's on 21. What else can I do to him? I can Dark Side of the Moon. I'm going to take damage if I... How many bleeds can he have? He can have maximum of 2. But it's going to let me gain a Moon Shard, which will let me stay as a wolf 1 extra turn. Alright, let's do it. We roll 5 dice. We don't want scratches. Scratches are going to hurt me. It's 0 CP, yeah. Okay, so I've got 3 scratches. So I take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. But I inflict 2 bleed, but he can only have 2 is the max. Sorry, inflict 2, which means he'd be on 3, but he can only have 2. That's the maximum. So that was okay. If I'd roll and... I mean, I could 6 it. It's a bit of a waste, but that would have made me stay as a wolf 1 extra turn. Okay, I haven't actually done my attack roll yet. That was just all maintenance stuff, main phase stuff. So let's attack him. Boom, baby. There's a lot of... Whoa. What do we got? We got Rip and Tear? Nearly. 8 undefendable. That is a thing. Otherwise, I do have 2... And I've got to 6 it. Okay, I've got 2 6s. And if I can get this, 4 6s is called Jaws of the Wolf. Inflict prey and then roll 4 dice. We're going to gain a Moon Shard, then we're going to do lots of damage. That's way better. Okay, let's see if we can get that. So we keep these 6s. Oh, all these moons that I'm going to throw away. That's all right. We just need 2 more 6s. We need 1 because of 6-it, but... All right, we got our 1, but we're going to keep rolling. Come on, baby. I just got my ultimate. Yes. All right, but he does have a King's Hand. This is exciting. Okay, so what happens is I lock that in. I say, I am doing an ultimate. How do you respond to that? The way this game works is if you do an ultimate to someone, they just put their cards down and say, how much damage are you doing to me? Once it goes through, there's nothing you can do. There's no cards you can play. But until it goes through, he can play cards to change my dice. So I'm locking that in if he gets 1 chance to change it. He's got these things called King's Hands. They work on a 4, 5, or 6. So he spends 1 to try and get a reroll, to force me to reroll. So he needs a 4, 5, or a 6. And he gets a 1, so it doesn't work. So my ultimate is locked in. And this is what it does. A big howl. Hang on, let's get the camera going. Gain a Moon Shard. We are now on 3. Inflict prey. And 2 bleed. He already has 2 bleed. Then deal 13 damage. At the conclusion of your turn, do not remove 1 Moon Shard. Spicy. Alright, so we're doing 13 damage. And he has... Well, I'm gonna spend this to turn it into 17 damage. Because it's undefendable. And he gets a prey roll. 2. So it's 18 damage. Undefendable. Bam. He's only got 3 health left. Ultimates are quite a thing. And I'm so lucky that his King's Hand didn't work. He is in trouble because he might take 2 damage in his upkeep. And now I would normally, because of Twilight, lose 1 of my 3 moons. But because I ultimated, that does not happen. Okay, Let me just double check this parasite that I've had this whole time. I don't think it does anything interesting. I don't think it affects me. If a player inflicted with this token has a positive status effect, they receive 1 additional damage. I did have a positive status effect. Is that +4? If they spend a positive status effect to successfully prevent or avoid damage, remove parasite, and they receive 3. So I think I had that probably for 2 turns. I'm just going to take 2 turns, 2 damage. I think I had it for at least 2 turns, maybe more. That's okay though, that's okay. Alright, during his upkeep phase, we're going to check for these bleeds. So what we do is we roll a die. 1 to 4 he takes damage, 5 or 6 he loses the bleed. Alright, he's on 1 hit point. 2, 1. Alright, I love ultimates. This is just like game changing. Okay, he gonna try and attack me. He's trying to get 2 whites, 2 yellows, 1 red. Okay, passive. At the start of your turn, gain life siphon. What is life siphon? Is that big love heart thing. Ooh, okay. So it looks like this. That's kind of cool. What does it do? If your offensive roll... let's see. If your offensive roll phase results in an attack, steal 1 health. This token may not be transferred by any means, but can be removed. Okay. So if his attack succeeds, he steals a health from me. Okay, that's cool. Whatever, dude. Yeah, I might move this over here. Oh. Drinking Fanta, it's crisp. Am I going fuzzy? Hang on. Focus, focus. All right. Okay, he tries to attack me. That's where we're at. 2 white, 2 yellow, 1 red is what he is chasing. 2 white, 2 yellow. Oh my god. And he just needs that red. Nope. Nope. So he whiffs his roll, but he still has a king's hand, so he spends that. And this will work on a 4, 5, or a 6. 6, so it works. So what that means is he takes his whole turn again. Wow. Okay, he's going to keep 2 of those and re-roll everything else. He's going to keep that one and re-roll those 2. I think he's going to whiff. He whiffs. All right, he does nothing. Yep, cool. At the start of your turn, gain if already at stack limit. Yeah. He's stuffed. He's on 1 hit point now. I'm going to wreck him. Okay, that was exciting. What do we do? Upkeep phase, nothing happens. Income phase, we go up to 12, we draw a card. Try again. You or a chosen teammate may re-roll up to 2 dice. Awesome, cool. Add it to my pile. These I'm just sort of keeping for the boss. Because I'm going to fight a boss, and she's a very difficult one. It's the Vault Witch. Because she's the new boss, so that's the one I'm doing, because I'm doing all new content. We attack. Yeah. He's on 1 hit point. If I can just hit him for even if I do like 4 undefendable, then he's not getting his defense roll. Man, even if I whiff this, he's got 2 bleed. He's gonna die next turn anyway, but let's not give him that opportunity. Yeah, just lock those in. Scratches is all I need because it's undefendable. Yep, cool. 4 scratches. Oh, this is like 3 of a kind. We would inflict another bleed, which we can't do because he's already bleeding too much. And 4 scratches, 5 undefendable damage. He's on 1. He dead. All right, so I take those back. I could make a bloody prey roll as well to try and add extra damage to it. I don't need to. He's dead. We're going to get to roll on the yellow. What am I saying? Yellow? Is that yellow? Yeah, that's yellow. Now, the cool thing about yellow is I'm always going to get a card no matter what I roll. Now, if we roll an 18, 9, or a 20, it's a legendary. It is not. We rolled a 6. It's a common card. Now, again, you get to draw 3 cards and you get to choose one. What did we get? What did we get? What did we get? A Dark Amulet of Power, a Lycan's Totem, a Vampire's Scepter. Vampire's Scepter. Whenever you inflict one or more negative status effects, so that would be my bleed or my prey, as a result of an attack, you may spend a CP to steal 1 health from a chosen opponent. Not bad, might get me a couple of health back. Whenever at least 4 damage is successfully dealt to you from an attack, gain a damage boost. Oh, so that's when I cop damage, I get a damage boost. Not good because a parasite's going to end up doing damage to me. Dark Amulet of Power. Once per turn, you may lose 2 health to force any 1 die to be re-rolled. Ooh, that's spicy. That's I can force him to re-roll, or her, because it'll be the boss, or I can re-roll my own. Yeah, I'm taking that. That's too good. The rest of the cards go on the bottom of the deck. Now again, these are the new cards that I've got, but they will eventually get shuffled in to this fat deck of cards. So yeah, it's so many cards. I love it. All right, the final battle. Oh, but check this out. We are going to get... we get 1 more treasure chest before we see the final boss, which is a level 2. Come on. If we get a 20, we get an epic. I can't see what that is. It's that one. Oh, no, I rolled it. It's that, which my finger is on. 2. Okay. Terrible. Plus 2 damage. Ooh, we got to get rid of that because my parasite is going to make me take a damage every upkeep phase that I just have that. I think, is that right? Yeah, I keep looking at this. If a player inflicted with this has a positive stat effect, they receive 1 damage. During the upkeep phase, yeah. But the only way to get rid of it is to spend a positive status effect to get rid of a card. Sorry, to prevent damage, which I don't have, so I'd need like a dodge or something like that. Here we go, we're at the boss. So, that goes over there, that goes over there. This goes away. And this is our boss. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, hang on. I think I've got a... Yeah, let's move this around a bit. Sorry, I thought I had this so that I could... Alright, that's a bit better. Now we can kind of see both of them. Don't need my little character anymore. Put her up there. The boss is going to get... I think it says it here. Yes, it does. Boss setup. 1 player. She got 45 hit points. Alright, not bad. I'm on 44, so this is going to be a good fight. Now, at the end of my turn, I would have lost 1 of these, so that goes away. So I have 2 moons and I'm still werewolf. I still have my salve that I haven't spent either, which is cool. She gets 45 health. She has 7 upgrade CP. I'll show you how that works. We have a deck of upgrade cards for her. because she has powers similar as me. One of the downsides of the Pale Lady, she never gets to upgrade any of her powers. Because we're flipping the board over, normally with our normal heroes, we get upgrade cards that go over here to make our powers better. The Pale Lady doesn't, because if we were putting cards on there, every time we flip it, the cards are going to go everywhere. So they decided to not make it so that cards go everywhere. Oh, what else do we need? She has 3 King's Token. 1, 2, 3. She can only use 1 per turn, and they go off on a 4, 5, or a 6. Cool. I'll put that up there. Now, what did I say? It was 7. Yep. So what we do is we draw this. We're going to see how much upgrading she gets. We draw a card. We're looking at the price here, 2. So her 7 goes down to 5, and the capture level 3 gets upgraded. So on her board, she normally has this power called the capture. Now it's like level 3. We draw another one of these cards, and this is the capture level 2. Because she's already got the level 3, she's actually going to sell this one. So her CP goes up to 6. She draws another card. Enthralling Stare costs 1 CP. I'm just going to throw it on there. So the 6 goes to 5. We draw another card. Curse of Keeping costs 1, so we go down to 4. Draw another card. This costs 2 CP. Dung, dung. She's only got 2 left. Arcane Strike level 3. That goes there. Oh, she's going to get everything upgraded. And that costs 2. Curse of Keeping. She already has Curse of Keeping. Level 1. So she's going to buy this, but she's going to get a 1 discount. So this will go over the top, and rather than 2, it only costs 1. She's got 1 point left. She draws this. Guarding Irons costs 3 CP. So she doesn't get that. She sells it because she can't afford it. It goes up to 2. And this costs 2. Arcane Blast 3. All right, done. Her upgrading is done. Now this thing here says that she gets 2 CP starting. All right, now this is all of her powers, so half of them have been upgraded. Bully for her. Yeah, that goes over there. Now this is her actual deck. To give it a good shuffle. Now, again, I get to go first. That's the bonus I get for being a human. So this is who we are fighting, the Vault Witch. You will be added to the collection. Okay, so I think she like seals me. She's got special powers that, yeah, messes me up, like chains me, and I have to spend a few turns breaking out of the chains. But we will see. It's pretty cool. Okay, me go first. Upkeep. I'm going to take 1 damage because of my Parasite. Was it 1 or 2? God damn it. If I look at Parasite one more time... Yeah, it is only 1 point. All right, so 44, I'm down to 43. Cool. We don't need that dice, so we can take that out. Income phase. We get one of those. We draw a card. I've got 2 decks going on here. Petulant. If Pale Lady, choose an opponent. They must pay you 1 CP or else you flip your hero board. Amazing, but I'm not the Pale Lady. Oh, we want to play this Dark Amulet. Costs 1 CP. Pay it gladly. That's the one that lets me lose 2 health, but I can reroll 1 die. Sorry, I can't reroll 1 die. I force 1 die to be rerolled, so I could use it on her if she's got, like, you know, all 6s and we want to get rid of that. All right, we rolling. We attacking her. She's got 45 health. Let's go. Let's start chipping that shit away. We want to get bleeds on her. We want to get praise on her. Haven't rolled a straight this whole game. 3, 3, 3, 6, 6. I mean, we got the Hunter. Inflict 2 prey might pay off. What's the limit? What's the stack limit for prey? 2. Okay, might pay off long term because that might make me just chip away a little bit more health. So maybe that would be worth using. Yeah, I think long term that might actually be good. So I do that. So we inflict 2 prey. You're mine, sweetie. We got prey on you. 7 damage. So first prey, we roll. I'll just roll 2 dice. 3 and a 5. So I'm going to do 2 extra damage. So 7 plus 2 is 9. She got 9 incoming. What craziness is her... Oh, okay. She does not roll any dice for defense. She gains a chaos token. Where are they? It's not a butthole. Gain a chaos, then count your chaos. On 1 or more, deal damage. On 2 or more, on 3 or more, on 5 or more. She has 1 or more, so she deals 1 damage to me. Okay, so I'm on 43, goes down to 42. But I'm still doing 9 damage to her, so what's that? That would be 36. Cool, not a bad chunk. Now it's her turn. So this is the way it works. We draw a card, and there's a few things that we look for. The first thing that we look for is up here. This will tell me what bonuses I get. I'll show you what it'll look like. So if I'd drawn this one, I would get 2 CP. I don't know why they just give you bonus stuff. It will cost 0 CP. Whoa. Why am I like that? My camera had gone wonky. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that is. All right. I lost my camera. Let's unplug it. Might have overheated or just said, you know what? You've been plugged in for too long. Cool. We are back. Refresh. So it costs her 0 CP. She's going to heal 2 and then draw a card. So she's on 36. She goes up to 38 and then she draws another card. All right, this is what we're going to do, is it? We're going to just keep drawing cards. She gains 3 CP. So she goes from 2 up to 5. And then we draw a card. All right, now this is what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a +1 damage. Cool. Which is... did I lose a moon? I did not lose a moon. All right. I should have lost a moon. I've only got 1 moon now. Forgot to do that. But what is this Black Spring? It costs her 1 CP. So she's decked down to 4. She rolls 4 dice, and then she's going to heal a whole bunch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's the end of her... She heals 1, and then for every yellow she rolls is another 2. So she heals 3. All right. She clearly heals a lot. 3. 1, 2, 3. She on 41. So I hit her for a fair amount, and now she's back up to... Now, this card shows what she wants to do. Her objective is straights. That's what she's trying to get. All right, let's see if we can roll that for her. Let's not roll it for her. All right, when the bad guy rolls straights, what that means is she's going to keep 2, 3, 4s, and 5s. If she already has the smalls, she'll keep the 1 or the 6. So with this, she'll keep a 2 and a 4. She won't keep the 1. She won't keep another 2. She won't keep the 6. So she's going to keep a 2 and a 4. All right, she's got the 3. So she's got 2, 3, 4. Which means she will keep the 1. So now she's got 1, 2, 3, 4. She's got 1 more roll just to try and get that 5. So she's got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we go over to her board. Right. we're looking at these numbers. The highest number that she has, I mean, it's going to be a large straight. No, small straight, small straight. That's a 14. Nothing's higher than that. That's what she's going to do. She's going to gain 2 chaos and then deal 11 damage to me. Now, I mean, I could... 1, 1. I could try and stuff her up. How would I do that? What's she doing? 11 damage and 2. I could take 2 damage and force her to reroll one of those dice. Rerolling the 3 would be funny. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I can do it once per turn, so I'm down to 40. I think that's acceptable. And I'm going to go, you know what? That 3, re-roll it. Because I'm using this Dark Amulet of Power. Once per turn, you may lose 2 health to force any 1 die to be re-rolled. I would like this 3 to be re-rolled, thank you. Okay, so now she doesn't have a straight anymore. She has... Ooh, she don't got nothing. She doesn't have a small straight. She doesn't have that. She's got no reds. She doesn't have a large straight. No reds. She didn't get 3. She didn't get a red. So she's doing this. Enthralling Stare. She's just going to do 7 damage to me and I get a reroll. Sorry, and I get a defense roll. I mean, 7 damage is still a lot. Okay. 7 damage coming into me. 1, 2, 3, 4 for my defense roll. This is what my defense roll is. A backslash. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much damage did I say? She's doing 7. Okay, so if I rolled a moon, which I did, on moon... inflict bleed. Cool. She bleeding. On a 6, which I did, deal 2 damage and deal 1 per. So I hit her back for 3. This werewolf is great. Okay, so she's taking 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Because I'm in werewolf mode, I'm not actually blocking any of her attacks. My defense is just trying to hit her back. So she does 7 damage to me. All right, so 47. This way, 1, 2, 3, 33. Okay. And she's on 38, so she's... Alright, I got some big hits to do. And now it's my turn. Excellent. What are we doing? Upkeep phase, nothing. We are still in werewolf mode. No, we're going to take 2 damage because I've got 2 of these things. Because of my bloody parasite that I can't get rid of. This little tick. Okay. Income. We're going to draw a card. Twice as wild. Alright. Change the value of any 2 dice. It's all coming together. Look at this. We got to tip it. We got to 6 it. We got to twice as wild. Okay. We are getting ready to try and get our ultimate out. 6. I now have 7 cards though, which is more than I'm allowed to have, but that's at the end of my turn that I have to discard down, and we're going to put this up to 13. All right, let's roll some bones. Let's see if we can get her. Bush. Okay. I mean, we can do undefendable because we are still in wolf mode. Might be funny. Otherwise, what am I going to do? I mean, I've got a 1, 2, 3, 5. Is that right? Yeah, so I just need that 4. So if I reroll one of these, I get 2 shots at getting a 4. If I don't get it though, I'm kind of whiffing. But I got the tip it, which means I need to get a 3, a 4, or a 5, because I can tip the dice 1 thing. Might be worth, because what's my large straight do? Well, my small straight is inflict bleed and deal a lot of damage per moon shard. Yeah, let's give it a go. I haven't got a straight yet. So we're going to lock in 1, 2, 3, 5, and I'm re-rolling this. No, that's not good enough. We re-roll it again. Okay, we got the 5, so that's not actually a straight, but I play tip it. Increase or decrease the value of 1 die. So this 5 I turn into a 4. Where's the 4? And now I've got 1, 2, 3. Hang on, what did I do? Oh, that's a 5. Yeah, cool. Phew, thought I stuffed it up. All right, sweet. That does cost me a 1 CP, so down to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got a... We're doing a Sunder large straight. Looks like this. Inflict 2 bleed. Now, she can only have 2 and she already has 1, so... Okay, and then we're going to deal 8 plus 1 per moon. No, we're looking down here, aren't we? Yeah. We did large, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Inflict 2 bleed. Deal 8 plus 2 per moon shard. I've only got 1 moon shard, so I'm going to do 10 damage to her. Awesome. Because she's also my prey times 2. So we're doing 10, but... Ooh, 11, 12, 13. 13 damage coming into her. Now, again, she don't get a defense roll. She gains a chaos. She now has 2. On 2 or more, deal 1 damage. So she deals 1 damage to me, but then she cops 13. All right, sweet. She's going to hit me for 1, so I'm on 30. But she cops 13. 1, 2, 3. Down to 25. Okay. All right. That's... Oh, hang on. Plus I play those 3. I got to get rid of those. So I do an extra 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. She on 22. I'm on 30. At the end of my turn, I lose this moon. Which means I have to go back to the white lady. Excellent. It's her turn. During her upkeep phase, she's going to roll for 2 bleeds. 1, 2, 3, or 4, she takes the damage. 5 or 6, she loses the bleed. 1 damage, 1 lose a bleed. All right, so one of them goes away. She's down to 21. And now she will do her income phase. So she's going to get a CP. Goes up to 5. She's on 21 health. She draws a card. 6 fusion 2. Okay, so it costs her 2 CP. Oh, first of all, I get to draw a card because of that. Alright, I get Trick of the Light. If you're werewolf, heal 2 and flip your board. Okay, I'm not a werewolf, so I can't do that. What did I say? She's going to pay 2. So she's on 5, now she's on 3. At the conclusion of your offensive roll phase, change your 2 dice with the lowest values to 6. Do not play this unless it would improve your attack. She is going all out. She's trying to get all 6s. So she's going to keep rolling until she's got all 6s. And at the end of the roll, her 2 lowest dice, she just turns into a 6. I'm going to probably cop an ultimate this turn. All right, let's see how we go. We don't want to roll too many 6s. Doosh. Beautiful. All right, she keeps 1. She re-rolls all of those. Now, just because she doesn't get all 6s, she's still going to do her best attack. All right, none of those are 6s, so she's going to re-roll all those again. Oh, she just got it. She got it. Okay. Because this says, at the conclusion of your offensive roll, change your 2 dice with the lowest value to 6. So that's a 6, and that's a 6. All right, I am not going to allow that. I think we're going to play twice as wild. We're going to have to. That sucks. Change the value of any 2 dice. So she's still going to have 3 6s. Hmm. 2 dice. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can make it. Oh, this sucks because I have to try and lock something in. Yeah, all right. I'm going to try and do this because I've got to be careful what I do here, because if I make her... Right, so I could just make these 2 1s, right? And that means that she has failed her roll, which means that she will roll... She'll use one of her king's roll to try and re-roll again, and she's going to start again. She might hit the 6. So it's probably in my best interest to at least make her hit me with something. So I'm going to make that a white and that a yellow. Twice as wild. So I've got to pay 3. So she is going to do that. Binding manacles. So she inflicts wither. Where's the wither? I had this before. Alright, wither means I'm doing 1 less damage. Deal 9 damage, then remove all chaos tokens and add 1 damage per token removed. She's got 2, so she's doing 11 damage to me. If 4 or more tokens were removed, only 2 were removed, so that's okay. She's doing 11 damage, and I get my defense roll. But I'm back in human form now, so my defense is a bit better. 11 damage, though, is a lot. Ooh, every moon I roll is a heal. So 11, 10, 9, 8. All right, she does me for 8. I'm on 22. Now I still have my salve, and my salve is worth 6, I think. Yeah. So I could just use that now. Yeah. I think if you're scoring, you get more points if you still have a salve left at the end, so I don't have to spend it. It's a close game, 22 to 21. I really got to hit her with yeah. But she's down to 3. Okay. That was her turn, yes. Start of my turn. If I have lots of moons, I wolf out. I don't. Upkeep phase, I check to see if I take any parasite damage. I don't. I get ACP. It's a 10. I draw a card. Transformation. If you're the Pale Lady, gain a moon shard, then flip your hero board. Oh, that's great. I do that thing that it says. Okay. I'm the Pale Lady. I gain a moon shard. So I now have 1 moon shard. Then I flip my board. It costs 3 CP. So from 10, 9, 8, 7. All right. I should have played this first. I think I will. I'll say that I played this first. If you're the Pale Lady, receive a damage, gain a moon shard. So now I have 2. So I've got 2 moon shards. That goes away. That costs me 1. I take a damage, so I'm on 21. And now I'm a wolf, but with 2 moon shards. All right, that's a bit better. And I got this Trick of the Light, so I can turn back and heal myself if I wanted to. Which is not a bad idea because I'm on 2, so yeah. Then I might be able to wolf out next turn. All right, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's focus on whooping ass. I whoop ass. Okay, rolling 5 dice in wolf form. We want that old. Let's get the old. Come on. We got 1 6. Should we go for it? Let's go for it. I got to 6 it. I got to one more time. I got to try again. All right, let's do it. So we're keeping that 6. We're rolling all of them. We got 2 6s. We're rolling one more time. I got 3 6s. All right, I do it. So I play 6 it. Change the value of any one of your dice to a 6. Cost me 1 CP. I'm actually down to 5 CP, so this one is now a 6. Now, there's a couple of things I can do, right? I can try and go for the ultimate. Because I need... What I would have to do... If I do, she would use one of these to try and force me to re-roll a dice, though. So, it's a bit risky. It's just lots of dice rolling. Otherwise, I can just lock in Jaws of the Wolf and not go too crazy. Because I'd be spending all of these that I could probably use later. Yeah, let's lock that in. So, with 4, we're doing this Jaws of the Wolf. Inflict prey. What's the limit on prey? It's 2, isn't it? She's already got 2 prey, so we can't do that. And roll 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 2 claws, a moon, and a full moon. Oh, where did I go? So on a wolf, gain a moon shard. So we're back to 3 moon shards. Then deal 5 plus 2 undefendable damage per moon shard. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the praise. Okay, so we're doing 11 undefendable. And she's got 2 prey rolls. 12, 13, 14. 14 undefendable. She's on 7 hit points, dude. So she's 21. Now she's down to 7. Is that right? Did I maths that right? Yep. Yeah, I did 14. So 7 damage. At the end of my turn, so before it's the end of my turn, I play Trick of the Light. If you're the werewolf, heal 2 and then flip your board. It cost me 1 CP, so I go down to 4. So I heal 2 damage. So my 21 goes to 23. And I flip it back to the Pale Lady. Why did I do that? Because I still have 3 moons. During your upkeep phase, you have 3 moves, flip it. So so I'm Pale Lady while she hits me, so I get my better defense roll. And then start of my next turn, I woof out, so I can hit her really big. Amazing. Love this character. She's my new favorite character in this game. And I got 2 tricky cards for messing around with dice. This one, I don't know how that works with the boss, so I won't use it. Don't really need to. Let's go. It's her turn. Start of her turn, she's bleeding. She rolls a 4, so she takes 1 damage from bleed. She's down to 6. All right, I think I've got it. Because when I woof out, I can just go for claws. I can probably do 6 damage without giving her a dice roll. Let's see what she does. So her income phase, she's going to gain a CP. So she's got 4. She draws a card. Innovate. I get a +2 damage. Oh, that's so good. The active player places Vault number 3. This sucks. On their CP dial. Okay, interesting. So that goes on my CP dial, which is on a 4. She's probably locked my CP dial, hasn't she? I haven't read the rest of it. Each time they would gain 1 or more CP, reduce the amount gained by 1 and reduce this by 1. Okay. Yeah, all right, sweet. So she's trying to lock my CP. I don't really care because I think I've got enough to play everything that I've got. And her objective is, did I make her pay her 1 CP? I probably didn't. So yeah, she's down to 3. Maybe I did and I just cheated. Mr. Sly, howdy. Welcome. I think I'm one turn away from winning. So she's going for a white, 2 yellow, and a red. A white, a red, 2 yellows, so she's going to re-roll all of those. See, this is where... this is where the rules get a bit dodgy, because technically she would not re-roll those. She'd go for the 6s. But we got to do what the card says. But the rules book is kind of a bit... it's a bit weird. It says... I did. It says howdy and then howdy. Yeah, it's come up twice. So that's good. So the rule book is kind of like vague. It says try and play in her best interests. But I'm just going to play it as it is. Honestly, I don't think an ultimate's going to help her now. She is in dire straits. So we're keeping a white. She's chasing one more yellow. She did not get that, but she's got 1, 2, 4, 6. All right, she don't have much of a roll. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6. She's got that. She's got binding. No, she doesn't. She doesn't have the. She's got no. She doesn't have that. She is just gonna do this. 7 damage on yeah. Enthralling Stare 2, deal 7 damage. Yeah, thanks. I'm pretty proud of it. All right, she does 7 damage to me. No problemos. We are going to go bush. This is what we got. 7 damage. Every moon I get is a heal. 2. So 7, 6, 5. So I cop 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm down to 18. Excellent. Okay, and that is it. She's on 6 health. I think I got it. Because, okay, start of my upkeep phase. My parasite is going to do 1 damage to me because of that. So I'm down to 17. I have 3 moons, so I woof out. I just realized I haven't been doing that. Oh, okay. I would have hit her twice. So she's actually would be on 8 points because I've hit her twice. And that's gives me -1 every time I hit. So, yeah. Does that go away after, or does it just stays forever? Wither. It stays forever. Okay, cool. Okay, I woof out. My upkeep phase, she's got this lock on me, so that goes from a 3 to a 2. Instead of getting CP, that's what happens. But I still draw a card. Oh, she's boned. So wild. Change the value of any 1 die. All right. I should try and ult to finish her off. Let's do it. I don't even need to. She's... No, she's out of range of my shred. All right, let's see what we got. Actually, no, I've got the +2. Yeah. Pretty anticlimactic, but I can just shred her. Because it's undefendable. Or do I try and get an ultimate? I've already had 1 ultimate tonight. Nah, let's just finish this off so I can go to bed. All right, I'll keep those 3. We re-roll those 2. Wow, okay, I'm trying to roll low and I keep rolling high. I re-roll those two, give me some scratches. There we go, 5 scratches. Are any of them 3 of a kind? They are 3 of a kind. All right, this is where we wrap it up. Actually, no, I've still got to... Yeah, I think with the prey, there's no way she can survive this. So we're doing Shred. Deal 6 undefendable damage on 3 of a kind, inflict bleed. Okay, so she's got 2 bleeds now. It's undefendable. She has prey, so we roll for prey. What prey does, if I roll a 1, it goes away. 2, 3, 4, or 5, I do 1 extra damage. 6, I do 2 extra damage. Well, there's a 6, so that's 2 and that's 1. So I'm doing 3 extra damage. This wither is -1, so I'm doing 2 extra damage. So I'm doing 8 undefendable damage. And that's what we got. She is on 8. GG. That's game over. I still had 17 and I still had a salve. Thank Clanker. Intangible. I don't know if I can ban this person from Meld, using Meld. Oh yeah, delete, ban. Well, hey, there we go. That was easy. Cool. All right. I don't know how long that was. That was a 2-hour stream. Nice. Say, okay, cool. Is Facebook still working? Looks like it. Yeah, cool. All right. I'm going to leave it there because I'm losing my voice, and I'm very tired from working and eating a big pizza before I started streaming. So yeah, that was fun. That worked well. It was more just a test to see how the camera looked with Dice Throne. It worked pretty well. All right, team. Well, thanks for watching. I will return soon. Okay, bye.